made possible by 343 Studios.
Alright guys, what's going on? Nathan 343 here, and we are not in 343 Studios, but I wanted to bring you something that has been kind of a long time in the making. We've done some more updates to the dually, and it's nice and bright and sunny out here, so I wanted to shoot this part of the video in bright sunny light. It was cloudy all day, didn't know if I was going to get to shoot this, but things are happening. So those of you know, when I bought this truck, it came with a toolbox. And whenever it came with the truck, it didn't have a headache rack on it. Well, we built one, as you all see. And you can't have a pickup truck without a toolbox. So I wanted to modify my toolbox a little bit, and you'll probably see what's going on here in the thumbnail. So I'm just going to simply get down and get to it. We put some strobe lights in the toolbox. We put some speakers in the toolbox. However, the speakers are not hooked up all the way yet because I got to figure out how I want to run audio back here. They are from our good friends over at Inca, and we're still working on how to hook those up. They are cool looking speakers. They definitely throw it looking kind of cool back here. I just haven't got them hooked up yet. They do have lights and stuff like that in them, but haven't got to that part yet either. So we're using Strobes and More E6s and E92s. The E92s are hideaways. The E6s are a flood spot hybrid surface mount. Note to self, next time I do anything with toolbox, I'm painting it first, or buying one that's already painted. Potentially, I think the next toolbox I'm going to buy, because I am going to buy one for the Ford, is going to be black. And it's not going to be a full, goes across, it's going to be one that opens on both sides. So, the one that came with the Ford, I'm going to sell. So, any of those that you need a toolbox, it's a full-size toolbox in great shape, nothing wrong with it. Just not wanting how the lid opens up like that. I want one that opens up on both sides. So, that way I can push it all the way up to the back side of the headache rack that we built. So, I'm going to show you the lights. We're going to flip them on in broad sunlight here. I'll do a clip tonight when it's dark. All right. Here we go. As you can see, nice and bright sun. Actually wonder, I have to check that out sometime. Zoom in on the sun. It's probably not a good idea to do with your phone. Probably will not be good on your lenses. But yeah. So after, it is dusty. I'm going to go give it a bath just from sitting in the garage. As you can see, lots of dust. So this will look a little better. And I've got some stuff I got to throw away in here. And then we're going to have, I got a push mower I need to wash and a sprayer I need to wash too, because they're going to be getting sold. So I want to get those cleaned up. So I'm going to haul them in the back of the truck here, and then we're going to go clean this bad boy up, probably wash the whole truck, make it look good. It isn't super dirty, but I got to make it look good. So, and I want to kind of see how water does on this Herculiner stuff. So right here on the side, and I've got to get my silicone at home. And we are going to silicone around here, around the edge, to keep water from getting in there. As you can see, my dilemma here, this barely fit, and we got just enough room to open the lid. I got some zip ties in there. I don't know if you can see, if I can zoom in there just a little. I don't think you can see it, but there is a, I did do a grommet in there, keep it from chafing. It does run down the side of the bed here. We do have it in a wire loom. I don't know if you can actually, there you can see it. So that's the one for the toolbox. This is the one for the headache rack. I need to zip tie those together. But I wanted it to be, I could have probably drilled over just a skosh more, but it worked. Run it down, up and under. And what are we using to power these lights? Well, our good friends over at Speed Tech Lights. We have their visor light. We've also got the light deal on the back. Turn that off. So we're using this. I should be able to control all my lights on this from this and not need another controller, except for my light bar, which is going to be the Wheeling Liberty, which we'll have another video coming out on that very soon. I'm finishing that up, getting ready to extend the wire harness and all that good stuff. So we've got, of course, our night mode and all that, which I still haven't hooked that up to a power wire. I will eventually. So when the truck starts up, it's red. Of course, we got our traffic advisor and all that, blah blah blah. But I wired up the front The deal here at the front comes with an auxiliary, and it's basically an on and off switch. And I have an auxiliary right here, which there's a wire back behind this that will run that. So I will run probably lights up on the front grill eventually, and I will run those off of that. So I'll just run the wire down around. There's a grommet over there for some wiring to go underneath the truck. We'll run it up, underneath the hood, around. So it comes with like 12 feet of wire. Almost was enough to get all the way to the back. I had to add maybe 5 feet more. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to turn on all the lights. I'm actually going to put this thing in traffic advisor mode instead of a warning mode, just so you can kind of see what we got going here. Bright sunlight here, guys. As you can see, this is not simulated light. This is sunlight. So you can kind of see the difference in between the Strobes and more, which is super bright, and you can see the traffic advisor, which I'll go ahead and speed it up just a little bit. Probably going to be changing flash patterns on the traffic advisor to a different pattern. Got the hideaway firing out, so it's going to be alerting people out this way. Got the ambers on the back that are solid ambers, so if I don't want to run the traffic advisor and I just want these, we've got these. Now, of course, tonight I'll run all my headache rack lights and all that stuff so you can see. Let me go ahead and change patterns on the traffic advisor. All right, so there is the SpeedTech Virtue 8 in bright sunlight with the Strobes and more lights. And then once we get the wheeling bar up there, we will not be using the traffic advisor section of that light bar, I don't think. I'm just going to set that for warning. And I'm probably going to set a high-low feature on it. I'm going to wire that cable up. So, all right, let's go get this toolbox a bath. And because I could show you here, put it into mode 1. That's my warning. So I still have warning back here. And then if I do want to use the flood on it, but I still want warning, I can turn my light into mode 2, which is my flood mode. It looks like it's strobing, but I tell you it's not. It's solid, and I'll show you that to you tonight. So we've got the dually, the 3500 HD 30 GMC Sierra. We have it here right there. I've got the running lights on. We're going to kick these strobe lights on. We're going to show you how awesome these things look. So if you're wanting to do something like this for your truck or your toolbox, it's really simple to do. Now, I haven't got the speakers on the back hooked up yet, but that'll be a later video. I'm not super amountly worried about that, but we will get it eventually. Here I'm tripping over something. So let's go ahead and show you guys what this thing looks like. Again, these are just the lights on the toolbox. I turned the running lights off just so you guys could see those. Again, super bright from all directions. We got tons of light behind us and on the side. As you can see there, the hideaways of both sides lighting up both sides of that truck. And they're all synced. They're all in sync. They all paired up together. So if I ever want to add any more E3 series of lights like on the front, I could easily tie those into that and synchronize them all together. So as you can see, super bright, lighting up that house over there. So here I am, kind of a decent ways back. Looks super, super good. Kitty cats are running all over the place. Oh yeah, that looks great. I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the traffic advisor off. So you can see, I mean, I know on camera it doesn't look like it's quad flashing, but it is. Now I will go ahead and, so again, got a lot of light back here. We're gonna put light